22nd of July, 2025. And I am back once again talking about the Bitcoin and crypto markets. What is happening right now? If you look at Bitcoin dominance, a lot of people are saying, oh, Bitcoin dominance is starting to come down. It's looking very bearish. Well, they have no idea what bearish is. They don't even know what divergence is properly because they don't bother to look at the returns. They look at price action and they compare that to RSI, which is completely meaningless and irrelevant to determine divergence, things like that. Right? Most of the time it's just wrong. Because why? Because RSI, what is RSI? It's the relative strength index. Relative strength of what? A pixel moving up and down on a screen? There's no strength or weakness in price action. It's the number that follows the returns going up or down, positively correlated or negatively correlated. That's it. And right now, what's happening with the Bitcoin dominance is, yes, came down a little bit relatively on the weekly time frame last week. And yesterday, when I looked at it, it was like around 60.5%. Not bad. But, people who are looking for negative things are, oh, it's going down. First of all, so what if it goes down? Like, so what, if altcoins pump more than Bitcoin relative to Bitcoin, whatever you're trading, win that trade, win those trades. That's what matters, right? Yeah, you can try to use it as a rough gauge to understand big picture, whether or not the dominance of Bitcoin is increasing or decreasing, and to know relatively, how much of the crypto pie is in Bitcoin versus alts. But, that's not a thing to be trading on a regular basis, right? Unless you're actually trading crypto dollars, Bitcoin dollars, which you're probably not, right? Now, if you're looking to see, well, are altcoins going to have a big boom now because Bitcoin dominance is dropping? Think about why Bitcoin dominance is dropping. Last week, the VEPs indicated that there would probably be a drop in it, and there was. Now, if you want to tie in news to that to fit the narrative in your head, you can do that all day long. You could be like, well, last week President Trump signed the stablecoin Genius Act into law, and that's why we're seeing the price of Bitcoin dump out a little bit as people put more money into stablecoins. Do you even understand what stablecoins are? They're just a way to on-ramp and off-ramp your crypto gains, right? To on-ramp money into crypto so you can buy crypto, and as a way to off-ramp and take profits in your fiat or whatever. If you need to spend your money or whatever. That's what are stablecoins for? If we're exchanging easily, or converting from one fiat to another. So like if you make a transfer between you and your friend, or you and your boss, or you and your client, or you and your whoever, you can you can send them the stablecoin value of whatever it is you're buying or selling or paying for or receiving, and they can choose whether to keep it in a stable coin or convert it to a crypto or cash it out or whatever. It's a convenient medium of exchange because relatively the stable coin will be relatively stable, even though the purchasing power of that stable coin will continue to drop against assets like Bitcoin, whose purchasing power increases very strong against stable coins over the years. But it's still a convenient liquid mechanism, right? So that's what they're for. And companies that own stable coins or run stable coins as a business, they do it to make money off the margins, off the transaction fees. That's how they make their money. They're not making their money because the stablecoin is going to go up in purchasing power. No, they know their stablecoin is going to keep dropping in purchasing power as long as their stablecoin is pegged to a fiat-based currency. So are altcoins going to have a massive boom next because stablecoins are suddenly well regulated by the United States government, or well legislated, I should say? And Bitcoin's going to have a massive dump because of that? That's not how you should be trading your news. Are you going to tell me, well, Bitcoin dominance has been rising since the beginning of the quote-unquote bull cycle we've had since the beginning of 2023, when Bitcoin climbed out of the 15K dump area that it suffered after the FTX debacle, which again is trying to fit narrative to fit the story of what happened on the charts, when it's the other way around. The VEPS tells you the news, because the VEPS is deciding what's going to happen with the price action, and then people filling a narrative are doing exactly that. They're just filling a narrative. So is it going to be that Bitcoin is going to keep going up, break past 120 and go to higher prices? Maybe. Who cares? I really view it as moot, especially if I'm trading intraday with the VEPS. Then it doesn't matter what the price is. Same thing with any altcoin. Does it matter if an altcoin goes up or down or sideways? Not really. As long as I'm on the correct winning side of the trade, it really does not matter. What matters is that I am on the correct side of the trade. That's all. And how do you do that? Well, you do that by reading the VEPS and taking action accordingly. How can you learn the VEPS? You learn the VEPS by going to alphatradinghq.com Discord. Join us in our daily live streams if you want. It started at 11 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, at least for now. I think we're going to be moving them back to right around the time of market open, maybe a little bit before, like we used to do, about a half hour before U.S. market open. But this week, you can certainly still join the live streams. We might take a week off next week. I don't know. We'll see. See how that goes. And maybe in August, we'll be doing live streams at around 9 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time. We'll see. But you can do that. You can come get free volatility trading indicators. We call it the Volatility Starter Pack. Just come into the Discord. It's free to join the Discord. And go to the support channel. Get your free Volatility Starter Pack of indicators and a free chart. All the free education information you can use, you can handle, and more. Free access to the live chats, where you can chat with people who are actually using these tools every day, and you'll get answers to any questions you have. But there's tons of documentation you can learn from. If you want private tutoring, you can also do that. We do have that available. That even includes a year of our premium indicators, or you can just get the premium indicators if you want. That'll do it for now. Okay. See you guys. Read the VEPS, trade the VEPS. That's how you win these trades. All right, don't get suckered by the news. Do what the winners do. All right, they trade the VEPS. See you. Peace.